Want to know something? Are you crocheting the best mittens you could possibly crochet? Are you staring at the window at a ladybug? Or are you annoying your family with random theories about fun fanfics that you found online? Well, you're probably in the right place. This is not enough questions. If you end up liking what you hear, tell a friend or leave a review.
Let's get to the question.
Do a segue.
All right, so I guess we can. All right.
Nothing logical going on anymore. Y'all, our brains are already in the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting at home eating the pecan pie right now.
Well, you asked me for the segue. You brought the segue because the question is, what is your tradition for Christmas? That is the question.
I'll start it. So Christmas is like a really big deal, especially my mom's side of the family. So when we were younger, we would go to my grandparents' house and then stay over. And basically, it's like you didn't know, but you knew that all the family members were wrapping their presents up that night. Mm-hmm. So in the morning, we had the presents under the Christmas tree. And like, you know, as you get older, the mystery is gone. And then you're one of the people wrapping things. So things mysteriously end up under the tree for the younger siblings. Yeah. So I think that's basically our tradition. So now it's gotten to the point where I'll be up with all my aunts, bothering them along with my mama, wrapping gifts, and like be sipping wine with them, like, oh yeah, I'm one of the girls, like feeling real young. Anyways, it's really cool. And then every morning we have like Christmas brunch. It's typically with just immediate family. So like my mom, her sisters, my grandparents, and then like my first cousins and me and my siblings.
Second cousins be gone.
Second cousins don't show up till later that night. So it's a whole system. So we have like morning brunch, immediate family. We open just like our presents. And then my grandpa records it, does his own little goofy thing. Last Christmas, he cut himself by accident. It was because I think him and my grandmother bought my little cousin like one of those helicopters. And decided to play with it in the house. Yeah. Like my grandfather decided to play with it in the house, not the kids. He was ready to open it. I was like, okay, you bought this gift for yourself, and then tried to say that it was for a grandkid. You're not slick.
Okay, see, that's fair because I think I got one of those helicopters. And we were playing with it in the house. But even as a young child, I even knew that I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be touching the blade bit of everything because that looks like that's gonna hurt.
He literally cut the bridge of his nose. Like it hit him in the face while the blade was moving.
Wow. Was he controlling it?
Yes.
How do you do this? Wait a minute.
I couldn't even tell you. He was trying to learn the controls and we were like, don't you think that would be good to do outside? And the excitement, I think, clouded his judgment because he just wanted to play with the helicopter bad.
Look,
real bad.
He tapped into his inner child. He's like, I never had this as a child. I want to play with it now.
You know, sometimes you got to reel that inner child in. They be a little aggressive.
Never reel it in.
A little too aggressive. Sometimes your bank account be like, inner child. You got $100 to your name. And it's not your and payday is coming next week.
Oh, that hurts. Because I definitely read something that $100 is just the adult dollar. I'm like, why does this make so much sense to me?
$100 is the adult dollar. And you know, DreamCon tickets are in there $100. And I'm just like, ooh, I'm going to pay it. But
look, with my shadiness, I have someone paying it for me and my hotel. But no. This is like a tab. Like I'm paying them back. It's just no one's just giving.
I was like, whoa, sugar baby. Is that what you're telling me right now on air?
No, if anything, I'm a sugar parent. But that's no. That's beside.
Oh no, you better expose yourself for real. What's the real tea, Julian? Get into it. Let the listeners know.
All for the world to see. I have to disclose how much money I make. I make $30. That's it. for the week. That's all I have. I struggle.
Man said he lives in a box. It's a lie, y'all. He got a Tessie.
She's lying on you. On
He lived in a mansion. He got a test.
One
really just manifesting at this point.
I will say, I do be manifesting some things. I do be speaking some things into existence, but no Tesla, no mansion, none of that. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. What you mean? I'm living outside my means. Like what?
Please don't talk about it. I gotta downsize this apartment right now. Well, not even downsize. It's gonna upsize, but the rent cost needs to downsize. We're living like we don't live in North Carolina, and that's all I'm gonna have to say because these prices are getting crazy.
Constantly low. That has to be a crime of some kind. Why is it always going?
I don't know. These politicians do be smooth criminals though, don't they?
The Michael Jackson lean, give me your money.
With these student loans too, right before Christmas. Sick, twisted, foul.
Dick Dastardly. There we go. There's another one. Dick Dastardly. But continue with your tradition of Christmas, your church. Right.
So after the immediate family does the present opening, we get dressed, get ready, start cooking some things because the rest of the family is about to come over. Either they come over to my grandparents' place or we go over to one of my grandma's sister's places because my grandma is the oldest of her siblings. And so her sisters are basically the same age as my mom. So it's all like kind of young on my mom's side. And they have a lot of little cousins on that side that are, I want to say now they're like 16 from the last time I saw on Facebook, but there's like 12 of them around the age of 16. It's just like way too many. Just way too many small people in one place with a lot of big personalities. It gets real hectic. So that's why they like to switch off houses.
Okay, I see. I understand now.
Yeah.
You said the house can only take so much of his energy. Like
right. Like they're like the potluck is like whenever my grandma gets sick of it, then it goes to my Aunt Tasha's house. My Aunt Tasha gets sick of it. Niecy, like everybody's trading places until someone gets sick of all the children. So
they said tag, you're it.
Pretty much tag in, tag out. But my Aunt Earth though, she bakes. I like when she bakes cakes. She makes some mean cakes. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much how it ends. Then the extended family that comes around, we give each other presents. So, second cousins giving each other presents.
That's a lot. That's a lot of presents.
Yeah, that's why sometimes they get family presents. Like it'll be me. It'll be a present from me, my mama, and my siblings. And one of us bought it. You won't know who, but it was a gift to one person from everybody.
I was about to say, I'm like, I just counted 26 people right now.
Yeah, no, definitely a group bucket of like, all right, we all buying gifts. Who buying gifts for who? Because the bills still got to get paid after Christmas.
The first is 6 days away.
And my mom is the queen of getting something from like Walmart at the last second, and it'd be like $20. And for some reason, everybody's like, whoa, this is amazing, fantastic. And I'm like, yeah, she got that eye. Okay. You wouldn't know. This is $15 from Walgreens.
I need that because I don't have nearly as big of a family as yours, especially during Christmas. But no, me and we split our grandfather's gifts. It's like, all right, who's getting mind you, just two grandparents. And it's like, all right, what are we getting? Half of you get one thing, half of you get the other. We all putting our name on it because for the longest, none of us had really income like that. So it's like, yeah, 4 gifts would be nice, but we can't afford it. And also, you're on a plane. We have to give you a gift that fits on the plane too.
You on the plane?
Yeah, so that just with them. This year is a lot different than past years. But there's like 3 traditions. No, two. I cannot speak today. 2 traditions that's been a staple for like years, and then there's one that's fades in and out. Or no, one that faded in and out. One that I enjoyed the most of all of it is Christmas Eve. No matter what you're doing, we all come together and watch It's a Wonderful Life for Christmas. Yeah, no. And of course, it's a movie that's in black and white. So as a child, I'm like, what is this movie? I don't understand.
There's no colors. What are we doing?
Like, what's going on here? But I've grown to appreciate this movie so much because this is another fantasy that I have. Is like I want that to be my life. Just of how, or I guess spoilers if you haven't seen it. If you haven't,
yeah,
seen
I was gonna say I haven't seen it personally. Like maybe paint us a picture.
All right. Picture this movie, black and white, right?
Picture it, black and white. All right, I'm already picturing something black and white. Immediately, zebra. But it's fine.
No, but it's basically about this guy who does everything for his family. I want to say this movie without giving the movie because I want you to see it.
Yeah,
but ABC Family 8:00 every single time. But
not every time.
Every time.
Where can we stream it for the people who always stream like myself? I don't have cable.
I don't know.
Is it not streamable?
It probably is. I just don't know where. I've been watching it on cable for a while.
It's all right, friends. We're gonna Google it and then put it out.
There we go. But it's about this guy who cares for his family so much that he's willing to give up and sacrifice on behalf of his family. And then when time gets rough, that famous, well, not famous, but the I wish I was like never born situation comes into play.
Oh, yeah.
Which I feel like every show that does that overextends how things really get. Like, you really think no one else could have done this? Like, I'm the only one. Like, I'm the reason why the world's not gone into flames yet. Wait a minute. No one else could have done this.
I feel like sometimes, but that's like the domino effect thing that people always talk about. Like, if you change one thing from the past, then it makes a ripple effect and changes everything else because now the sequences are out of order and all this other stuff.
This is the butterfly effect or something like that. Yeah, but still, I feel like they show you the very worst example. I'm like, I can understand some of these things. Like, yeah, I was the only one there. No, you're telling me out of a crowd of like a stadium full of people, I was the only one who could stop that one person from pulling the fire alarm.
That's a fair point. But sometimes you never know. Sometimes it could have just been you. You don't know what them other people were doing. Probably dazed out. Wasn't even paying attention.
I had Susie right next to me. She saw it too. Like,
Susie was literally about to say before you were not special. That's what Julian wants you to know.
But yes, granted, this is not what the movie's about whatsoever. But that's just the gist of Wonderful Life. They get to see how life would be without this one person being alone. And that's actually low-key something that I want to experience as well. Like, if I could, I'm like, I just want to see what the world would be like without me. Just to, and don't give me the extreme version too. Like, come on, give me someone like that's not like doomsday level.
Like, their lives still went okay, but like, would it be differently okay?
Like, I can understand if one or two people didn't make it because of me. Okay, cool. But we just had all of Florida sink even faster. That can't be on me. That's too much responsibility for me. I am menace to society right now.
It might be though. Like, now we're spreading joy on a podcast. You never know. Someone's like, man, it's getting dark. Can't even see that menace to society no more. And then, the world crumbles. Then the lights go out. You'd be like, oh.
Look, if the light goes out, just know it's not me. I'm not paying your bill. The lights may or may not be on. It is not because of me. So whoever is
told Kendrick I'm not your savior. That's crazy.
Yeah. So whoever is keeping the lights on for you, give them a pat on the back. Give them a cookie.
If you're not the one keeping on the lights, reevaluate. But Julian, you just said you was a sugar parent. Let me stop.
It's complicated.
Why is it complicated? The sugar need to keep flowing.
Look, see, if I need to explain how my sugar works, that means more people are going to ask me for some sugar. And I don't always have sugar like that.
Well, look, he got those shelves full of sugar. He lying.
I have the packet salt. I don't even have sugar. I have the packet salt. But the other traditions that I have, I don't even know how this one got started, but every time after Thanksgiving, me and my siblings start counting houses with all the lights and everything, right?
Yeah.
There's been a point in time where I stopped doing it or kind of got it, but I'm back in it now. Yeah, no, it's very interesting because I know the strategy of like, if I know I'm going to be around this area, I'm like, I'm not counting these houses because I'm not going to keep track of this. But what I end up doing is if I go into a place, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be here again. I just start counting. And houses, I think the most I've gotten was like 500 or something.
When do y'all start counting? Like, it can't be the same night.
The day after Thanksgiving. You know how Christmas likes to take over everything?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm like, why is it after Thanksgiving? Why not give us the 25 days of Christmas like the commercials say? But
some people don't care about that anymore either. I feel like honestly, like if they could do it, November 1st is when a lot of people probably the Christmas decorations. They don't be caring at all. Now, mind you, Thanksgiving is based on some tomfoolery.
Head chopping nonsense. I understand.
But also, I mean, I like turkey. You can't put a little turkey outside your door and then boom, as soon as it's over, toss that thing in the trash, put your tree out.
Look, I like having not to work that day. I'll take any holiday. You want to make up a holiday just so I can get paid for it? Be your guest. You want to call it the imaginary holiday? Works for me.
Honestly, what we really need is another holiday that's literally called "Go ahead and go to sleep day." You know what I mean? Why don't you just take a break day?
Put it in the middle of the summer. That like July, June 15th. No.
I was like,
no.
Did you hear it though after you said it though?
I did. So no. We're gonna go back to July 20th, somewhere around that time.
All right. I could go with July 20th.
Yeah, no, but I definitely heard June. I'm like, wait a minute, this is too close. This is too close.
I feel like they gotta do one of those months where there's like no holidays. So maybe I'm trying to think. February? No.
March. But that seems so close to the new year to where I'm like, all the holidays are in the end of the year. I'm like, I wanna space this out.
No, I think we need a February. You know what I mean? That's the one. Because there's really only Valentine's Day in February.
Yeah.
And it's also Black History Month. But we don't get that off. It's a whole nother question. Why don't Black people get work off in the month of February? Like we don't deserve it. That's reparations right there. And pay me the whole month too.
No, they just said you get Martin Luther King Day. That's it.
That's tough. Like Black people collectively deserve at least 1 month off out of the year just to be rested and Black. It's too much. It's too much being unrested and Black for too long. Not right.
I stay tired.
Facts. The tired be within me.
My ancestors were not like this. They did not die for this.
I think they're shaking in their boots right now. Irritated, actually seething. I'm sorry, I'm a fool. Anyways, tradition.
But the other tradition that I had was, so on the day of Christmas, right? We would only watch Christmas movies. Like, it's open your presents, watch Christmas movies. Like that Christmas is really just a day of you're doing nothing.
It's crazy. I really wish more of my holidays were like, I feel like especially if I'm with my mama's side, we're doing stuff. We're doing like there's not even a show on. There might be. Is there typically a football game on? I know it's probably blasphemous. Because I can't remember. I think there's typically a Christmas Day football game on. But normally, like my grandpa puts on his Christmas music playlist and starts jamming out in the living room. That's our television, watching him. If you can't tell, he's a character.
Oh yeah, no, he seems like he sounds really fun.
Honestly, I have a picture of him that I could send you, and you'd be like, "Oh, okay, this is the guy."
Got it. But I misspoke. Actually, though, this is the leading up. It's a Wonderful Life. The day before, we would used to just watch all the Christmas specials, like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Once Upon a Christmas, Twice Upon a Christmas, Home Alone, The Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. What other Christmas movies are out there? Prep and Landing.
Snowman?
No, not that
Y'all
one.
don't be watching that?
Which Frosty are you talking about?
I don't know, like the more updated. I mean,
No.
Frosty. I don't know. I'm like, I don't. There's only one Frosty that I watch. Which ones do you know of?
I'm thinking of the one where it's like stop animation, and then there's one that's like drawn.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. I normally watch the drawn one. I don't typically think of the stop animation.
Granted, I don't think that's actually Frosty the Snowman. I think that's just a whole.
I think you're talking about something else. It might be Rudolph though. I
Rudolph.
think, is stop animation.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to find those like on streaming sites, and I cannot. I'm gonna have to just illegally stream some of these movies.
Yeah, do it. But I will say,
thanks for the endorsement. I'm over here right here on Candy Camera talking about some illegally. Anyways, it was legal. If it's searchable, it's legal, right?
If it's free, it's free, right?
It's not my problem. I'm not the one who put it up there.
Look, like I said, leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. We don't have to have no problem. I do know one good Christmas movie that's on Netflix. Claus. Claus is a really good Christmas movie.
I've heard that's good. And you know what's the sad part about that? That's the one streaming service I don't have no more because they don't let you share your passwords anymore.
They done got you.
I am a communal being. If I have something to share streaming wise, you have something to share streaming wise, we both have something to stream together. It's a community.
Yeah, tis the season to be jolly. Like, come on. It's like exactly. I give, you give, we're all happy.
You have Max, I have Netflix. Now we both have Max and Netflix. Look at that.
Well, now we just need to bring in a third. Bringing that mistletoe is like, all right, who's sharing the Hulu? Come on.
Literally, you just get friends like have streaming services. Once they stop doing all this sharing the passwords, though, I just know I'm going back to cable. Like, y'all are not keeping me. You're gonna release me from the shackles of this. Disney might stop sharing the password. I was just like, cable.
Which is crazy because.
Anyways.
But what's the strangest gift you got? Because I know mine.
I'm sorry. Just I thought about it. I'm like, should I even tell this on the internet? It's not that bad. It's just funny who I got it from. So one year I got underwear from my grandma.
Your grandma said you've been naughty.
It's like y'all, and it was like something from Victoria's Secret. Like I was like, Grandma, what in the okay? It was cute though. I still have them, but you know.
No, see, that's the thing.
I'm not gonna describe it.
Yeah, I was about to say, you open up underwear. It's like, this is a family setting. It's like, thanks, Grandpa. You can put a note. It's like, open this on the side. Like, this is for me. Nah, just open and just underwear.
I mean, if it was like Walmart pack, I feel like that's regular. But like, we're going straight VS. Like, okay, all right, Grandma. Right in front of everybody. Grandfather got to know what kind of drawers I got on. It's crazy. Did you go and pick them out with them? Because that's even worse. I didn't ask that. I didn't ask those kind of questions. I just left it alone. Took them.
You shouldn't. You don't question. You say thank you and you move aside, because if you start asking Grandma, what you be doing in your free time? Grandpa, you know about this?
That's too many questions. Those are the questions we won't be asking on this podcast.
Yeah, no. Those stay in the dark.
Gosh, what's your craziest thing?
The craziest thing that I've ever received as a gift was a unicycle, right? Not a bike, a unicycle.
This was
my dad. I actually got the unicycle before I got the bike. I was bewildered. Like, I never asked for a unit. It wasn't even on my mind. The thing is, my dad got this for me when I was like 7 or 8. Like I was young, and I never asked for a unicycle. And I think I got the unicycle before I even got a bike. So I was just so confused. I'm like, I have a unicycle. I don't know how to ride this. I don't know how to balance this. I don't know if my dad had secret hopes for me to be in the circus or if this was like an avatar test. I'm like, all right, if he knows how to write this immediately, he's destined for greatness.
The next year he gets you some balls, you start juggling. He's like, all right, you've got the unicycle down. Now you have to juggle while being on the unicycle. Go.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it. Which is funny because my brother actually knows how to juggle. He taught himself how to juggle. Put us all of us together, we might be able to,
He was selling y'all to the circus. Crazy.
I can see it.
Where do you get a unicycle from?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I've been thinking about this whole time. I'm like, where would I buy? Like nowadays, Amazon. But like, did bike shops?
If my only guess, because I'm gonna say this was 2005. I think I'm 8 around that time. 8, 9 around that time.
It definitely wasn't on Amazon then.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say there was like just a Toys R Us, and it was just on sale. It was like, all right,
He probably got a good old laugh out of that. That was what that was. It was for his own benefit to have a giggle. He was like, "Yeah, what am I gonna give my kid? A unicycle." That was funny.
And the thing is, I tried to write it once.
It's like when you get one of those pogo sticks, but at least like pogo sticks, you get kids because they're actually like into it. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pogo all the time.
Yeah, I got a pogo.
You don't use it.
No, I used it too. It was scary going down a hill with a pogo stick, but
my
front yard was a hill. I lived in Pennsylvania. This is when this is happening. But no, the pogo stick lasted a very long time. But the unicycle, I'm like, I don't even know how to get on this thing for real.
I think I got a pogo stick once, and I'm pretty sure I used it twice. I wasn't pogoing nowhere.
No, I was pogoing everywhere. Well, I was pogoing to the front door and back in the little area that I had that was solid ground. Going up and down, up and down. That was never in the house. Never in the house.
Don't play with these dangerous toys in the house, y'all. It's crazy of you.
But no, that was the strangest thing by far. I still have it to this day. Like it's just been chilling in the garage, just waiting for someone.
You gotta bust that thing out.
Tyler, I promise you, if I ever showed up to your place with a unicycle,
No, not the unicycle. Don't bring that over here. I'm talking about the pogo stick.
Oh no, the pogo.
I was never talking about the unicycle.
Oh no.
No. As soon as I see you at the door with the unicycle, I'll be like, get out. Get back in the car, go home. Like, don't bring that over here.
Yeah,
now you're being silly.
Yeah, no. See, the pogo stick, that broke. I don't know how it broke, but it broke.
Broke? Like, hold on. Now, how did it break?
I don't remember. It just stopped being able to pogo.
Just stop pogoing. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how it broke, but I still have the unicycle. It's just been sitting. I don't know. It's been moving along with us. I guess it's just waiting for someone to like, one day you have been the chosen one. I have chosen you to ride me.
Do not need to ride that unicycle like at all. Actually, like maybe one day if you're feeling it. I don't know. I'm actually hurt. I'm hurt kind of even saying this. Maybe even one day if you're feeling it, you should try it.
No.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. I was like, maybe keeping an open mind. I'm trying to be different now.
No.
We are really just demonizing the unicycle community. I'm sorry to you if you ride a unicycle. I'm actually sorry that you own one. I'm sorry. Look, I'm double sorry.
I'm impressed you were able to write it, but I just know for me, I guarantee you one of two things are going to happen. I'm going to get on it, have so much confidence in myself. I'm going to let go of whatever's keeping me up. And I'm going to either land forward on my face or crack my skull backwards. Those are my options.
Like, where do you even safely? I just like in some grass, but then like you can't anywhere. You can't cycle nowhere. Nope. And you're still cycling. You ain't got a unicycle.
Imagine going to the skate park, right?
No.
You have your
no. That is not where I thought you were going to take this.
You have your knee pads and your helmet, and you show up with a unicycle. You're the coolest person. You're the coolest person there.
For the people who can't see this, the upsetness is so it's so apparent. Just as soon as he said that doggone skate park, I swear to goodness. Anyways,
just imagine you on that tap ramp, and you just have the confidence to ride it down with a unicycle.
As soon as I imagined it, I wanted to stop. Like, I really hate that I have that image in my mind right now of you on a unicycle at a skate park. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, no. If you're able to do any type of trick that isn't just ride the unicycle itself, I'm gonna have to walk away because you're clearly defying the laws of everything.
Listeners, don't send me no videos of nobody. I will not be impressed. I will not be moved. I don't want to see it. Like, I don't send it to me. But how would they send it? I don't want to be perceived. Anyways.
Love these callbacks.
I gotta let them. Gotta make sure they're listening.
One of these days, we're gonna put a quiz up here just to see what's the randomness is. The reward might be $100.
We're like, what episode do you think that she's talking about in this one?
The reward's gonna be $30. You're gonna get my whole check.
Make it 15. You gotta pay the bill. Get the lights on.
Well, if I do it right, they're paying my bills and I'm paying their $30 worth of something.
I don't even know. You can do it for some groceries, maybe. Nah, not even groceries. Not even groceries. Get yourself a kid's meal.
Look, I got you. I'm paying $30 for you to invest in a unicycle right then and there.
No. Please. If y'all are using that money for a unicycle, we will take it back. I'm not giving you that $30. No more. Okay? A unicycle.
If you buy a $30 unicycle, right?
How much do unicycles cost? Now we got to look into this.
I feel like it's standard, like the adult dollar, $150. Like
I'm literally Googling this right now. I'm not even lying. These unicycles, the cheapest one I'm seeing right now is $26.58.
Like Walmart. I said, you can get a unit. He might have got it from Walmart. Where in the world do you see a unicycle on that bike rack?
The thing is, you probably have to ship it. Like, I feel like you have to special order. This is what I'm talking about. Your dad planned this. Like, he planned to do this. It's just such a silly thing to give somebody. Why when you give people unicycles? Like, I can't. There's nothing in my mind telling me that he did not plan to give you that. And just be like, now watch he try to use it. Just to see if you would.
See, that's a great father right there. You know why? Because he thought of it. He's like, I'm going to give you this special gift right here. I went out my way to find you this unicycle. This is one of a kind, all yellow, black wheel.
We know now that my grandfather is a one of a kind of guy, and your dad is a one of a kind guy. And that's what y'all should have got from this episode, dear listeners.
You know what's really funny about, you know how bikes come with training wheels? A unicycle doesn't.
I thought it had little. You can buy them?
Maybe, but mine didn't. So it was really, you get on and you sink or swim.
You can't even train? All right.
You either you uni or you don't, but it was.
Did you have bad balance? Like they were trying to figure out if your balance was good. They gave you a pogo stick and a unicycle. Then it was like back to back. They're like, let's see how he balances. Just like trying to like test you or something. Were they trying to get you ready for the gymnastics or something?
You might have said it. They was like, hey, if all else fails, you have the circus.
It was all a secret ploy to have you back up for the circus.
I think I'm a clown. I think I can do that.
I don't think I'm a clown. Hey, no. Like, y'all, I did not say that about him. I don't even know why he said that just now. That was crazy. That was like, what? Sir.
Well, I just need the makeup. I just need the makeup. The skirts bottle thing, the flower.
That for you.
The huge pants.
I actually hate clowns. Like, I'm not even joking. No, because we were going to Joker. Y'all gonna think I'm. And I was like, something about that makeup feeling a little too intense. I don't like that. It is too much clownery for me. Like, he was really clowning with other clowns, and I was like,
nah,
gross. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the clown community. I hate clowns. I didn't go see it. Too much.
Yeah, no, we need an episode on just clowns by itself because clowns are something. But
my clown hate is gonna get me. I don't know. The clown community is gonna cancel me. I'm sorry.
The best type of clown is mine. We're gonna get into this later. But do you get real trees or fake trees for Christmas?
I'm pretty sure I've always had a fake tree.
Heathen, get the real tree.
Well, who taking that real tree to the house? We putting that fake one from the box right in the car, stick it out the window, and you bring the thing home and act like it's real and dress it up real cute.
Absolutely not. That is, I guess, the other tradition that my family has is that we always get a real tree. My dad was telling me is that growing up in New York, that he always had a fake tree. So he's kind of not hell-bent, but he strongly wants the real tree. And yeah, and so and it's great because me and my sister decorated like going around putting on the light and the tinsel. Then all my siblings put on the ornament, and then someone puts on a star. We never thought about who's putting on the star. It's usually like, all right, whoever can reach it, put it on because we don't have time for this.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that's the only other tradition. I will say though, the living tree, they soak up some water. They be drinking water.
Well, hold on. Okay, I've never had the living tree for Christmas. So do you keep it potted and then water it?
Yeah, so the tree base, that's where you put the water in, and you have to do it a daily basis because it's a living tree.
Yeah, I've never had no. I'm like, dude, I thought people just tossed it afterward, didn't keep it alive. I'm like, do you not just decorate it for Christmas and then toss it? Because why are you keeping a tree alive in your house?
No, we keep it around for about until New Year's. That's usually when, or there's usually a specific day when garbage people, sanitary people, it's like, all right, this is the day we're getting the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, but
wow. Yeah, no, I've never had to do that. So I really have not had a live tree. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's I enjoy the live tree. The downside is it's sometimes sappy. Because I'm the one, it's me and my dad who's usually picking up the tree and moving it around.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's no issue with it. Now, if you don't water it right, then you run the risk of having a fire hazard in your house. You just introduce a fire hazard because you didn't water it, and it's just a dry tree everywhere. And then I guess the pine needles. But again, that's just a regular chore of just swooping those up.
That's true. I mean, even the fake tree shit, which is stupid. Why this isn't even a tree? What am I scooping up right now? I'm about to have no tree in 2 years because everything keeps falling off.
How does the fake tree shed? Hold up. Because we just got it, and I'm like, this is disgusting. Why am I unfolding this tree?
I don't know, man.
I can't think of anything else Christmas related. At least
Christmas related.
Well, Christmas tradition related.
Well, that's good. Well, I mean, it sounds like you have really good, those are good traditions. I enjoyed hearing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I know this is gonna be a slightly shorter episode, but Tyler, do the thing.
I'm doing a thing. Okay.
Do you have a thing to do?
Now, hold on. I do.
Ooh.
I have a thing. Okay. I literally because it was funny. I think you reminded me right before we did this, and I was like, oh snap, I don't have a thing. I just so this is a thing that I got 30 minutes before this podcast.
Hey.
So there's a quote.
Oh, she's stealing my thing. She's stealing my thing, guys.
I am, but only because I had a really good one from my daily puzzles that I do. So it says, when a man is wrapped up in himself, he makes a pretty small package. John Russell. And I take that to mean, if you're all about you, just you, that's small. The bigger package is being wrapped up within a community with some people that care about you.
Okay, I'm glad you broke that down because I was really confused.
I know because of the look, y'all, Julian was giving me a really confused look. And so because of that, I had to break it down.
Please break it down. I'm like, wait a minute. What are you saying?
But
Right?
I thought that was good. Package. We talking about presents.
Yeah, no,
Christmas.
That's great. That's great for the holiday season. Don't get it twisted. Don't. But yeah, that's a great quote. That's a great quote. Let me before people says like, nah, you were just hating on Tyler. You never support. You just want to bring it down.
I didn't even feel no hate. I was just like, wow, it was good.
Good. I'm glad you said it because someone's gonna say, nah, you just don't want to see black women win. I'm like, no, that's not the case.
Hey, listen, I can't vouch for that. I know he want me to win. Let me stop. Woo, don't let me do Julian like that. He's good. He's a good person. I don't do no podcast with a bad person.
All right. See, you heard it from Tyler. I'm a good person. Santa, please give me a gift that's not a unicycle underwear, please.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna ask somebody for a hula hoop for Christmas. That's what I get.
A hula hoop.
I love hula hoops though. For real. They're good.
I cannot figure out how to get the hula hoop to go around.
You need more hip movement. That's what that is.
I've been told that so many times. You just have to move your hips.
It is what it is though.
I'm a stiff person. Like I just don't be moving my hips like that. If you haven't noticed, I'm a terrible dancer, but we're gonna fix that.
I believe in you. You just gotta take a class.
I think I'm gonna take a class.
Yeah.
And to this Puerto Rico trip, I might be taking a Spanish a dancing class.
Ooh.
I can't remember if I said that earlier or not, but I just said I was going somewhere. I don't know, but
You did say it earlier though. Boy.
But the last little bit, right? If you like what you heard, you can check us out anywhere you find podcasts at Not Enough Questions. If you would like to support, we have the Patreon Not Enough Questions. And then you can also follow us at NEQ Pod, both Instagram and Twitter. But don't forget to ask yourself, ask others, and never stop asking questions. See you.
Bye.
If you enjoyed the episode, there are a couple of different ways to support our show. Leaving a review, following us on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, or even becoming a supporter on Patreon for $2 or $5 a month. There, you'll have access to never-before-released visual episodes, funny bloopers, polls, and you can even pose a question. The links can be found in the description. The easiest way to support us is by telling a friend. Thanks for listening.